In the command center, the Rangers watch the footage on the screens. The newly empowered Rita Bandora continues her warpath in New York City. Rita Bandora floats high above a large, smoking section of the city. She pulses with multicolored power.
So much power. Not even Zed will be able to stop me now.
Bandora suddenly falls. She clutches her chest in pain as her body flashes.
What? Bandora to fleet. I was successful, but something is happening to me.
Daughter, your body is overloading. I'm having you teleported back to the ship.
No, I'm so close. The Rangers are no more. I must finish this before... No!
Zordon, what just happened?
I'm not sure. It appears that taking all of your powers is resulting in damage to Bandora's body. That kind of power was never meant to be wielded by a single mortal being.
Serves that bitch right. I hope she dies.
Rita's retreat buys us some time at least. We need to come up with a plan for when she comes back.
What can we do? Our powers, they're gone.
The shadow coins. They still work, right? Cat said they didn't need to choose you.
In their current state, you would be susceptible to the same dark energy as the Shadow Rangers.
What about Cat's Phoenix coin? It wasn't drained with the rest of ours.
It's only going to work on Cat, Kim, and she's still in jail. Even if she wasn't, I'm sure Rita would drain her coin like she did ours. We need to find a way to protect our powers from her magic.
Guys, look at the screens. Rita's foot soldiers are still attacking New York. We need to go back and fight now.
Jason, it's suicide if we go back without our powers. We need a plan first.
And while we come up with this plan, what happens? How many people are going to die? There has to be something we can do now. Zordon, is there anything on the ship we can use to fight these guys?
There are some Eltarian weapons in the armory, but they're only short range, and nowhere near as powerful as your Ranger arsenal.
Hey, if they can take down these guys, they're good enough.
Jace, I don't think you understand the situation. We barely survived with our powers. Adam's fighting for his life in the medical bay right now. We're no match for these guys.
No, I understand plenty. We're Power Rangers, remember? And we defend the Earth no matter the cost. I already lost the city to Zed. I won't let another one fall to him.
I hate to say it, but I'm kinda on Jason's side. Losing my mom, I don't want anyone else to go through that. We have to stop them now.
As the group argue on what to do, Billy, in studying the broken power coins, notices something.
What do these mean, Zordon?
They are numbers, coordinates of some kind, written in the ancient galactic language. We saw the same when we scanned David's drained Pegasus coin. The removal of the power is what seems to reveal it.
Coordinates? Where do they lead?
A planet in the Rutabaga system. We suspected that it might have been where the coins originated, so we sent a probe there last November. However, our readings didn't indicate any signs of life, nor did we find any cities. The only thing on the planet was ruins of an ancient temple. Whoever lived there, if they were indeed the makers of the coins, they left long ago.
Zordon, is it possible for us to go there ourselves? Maybe we can find something that your probe missed. This is an interstellar vessel, after all, is it not?
It is, but the FGL has not been used in thousands of years. It may not...
We have to try!
Very well.
Besides, there still could be somebody on this planet who can help us. On Phaedos, we found a talking sword hidden inside a cave.
Yeah, but don't forget that on Phaedos, we lost both Master Kaku and Dilcia.
But what other choice do we have, Dave? Kim's right. If going to this planet gives us even a 1% chance to get our powers fixed, we have to take it.
What other choice do we have? Are you kidding me? How can we go to an alien planet when there's people in New York dying right now? We need to stay here.
And what do we do when Rita or Zed come back? We'll be sitting ducks.
Guys, we're wasting time arguing. We need to make a choice now. Tommy, I said you were the leader and I meant it. It's up to you. I'll respect whatever you decide.
I think going to this planet is our best bet. We need powers if we're going to fight long term, but you're right too. We can't just leave Earth defenseless. So let's split up. David, Jason, and whoever else that wants to will stay and fight in New York while the rest of us go and see if there's a way to get our coins fixed.
Then I'll stay with Jason.
Trini, you don't have to do that.
You stay, I stay.
I'm staying too. My folks will kill me if anything happens to Jason. I think they actually like him better than me.
Okay. Then I guess Kimberly and Billy are coming with me. I'll go to medical and see what Rocky and Aisha want to do. In the meantime, you guys all go to the armory and get yourselves ready.
Tommy walks into the medical bay. He sees Aisha and Rocky standing over the fallen Adam, who is being tended to by Alpha.
How's he doing?
Alpha just finished surgery on him. How do you feel?
My legs. I can't feel my legs.
It's probably just a side effect of the painkillers. You'll be back to normal soon, right, Alpha?
Perhaps we should speak outside, Rangers.
No, please, I want to hear it.
Very well. The blade cut into your spine's central nerve system, Adam. It is likely you will never walk again.
What? No! With all this technology, how can you say that, Alpha? We brought Tommy back from the dead.
That was a one-of-a-kind power we cannot replicate. I'm sorry, Rangers, but it is out of our control.
But Alpha, what about that one time when I stabbed Jason? I mean, he recovered with barely any scars.
It's the effect of the power coin symbiosis that healed him. Adam's coin was drained of its power, and we don't have anything else that can match its abilities.
I was just talking with Zordon about going to Rutabaga. It's supposed to be the planet where our coins came from. We might find someone or something there to help fix the coins.
If that's Adam's only chance, then we aren't going back without a working one.
Tears are now pooling from Adam's eyes.
We're going to fix your coin, Adam. We swear. You'll be okay.
Bandora walks with her father onto the devastated command deck of the Emperor's Wrath.
I wanted the power coins! You didn't say anything about destroying them.
My apologies. I believed winning the battle quickly was preferable to losing any more resources to this foolish endeavor.
What?
The day may be won, but the cost was far too great. Almost 50 ships, thousands of lives and resources for one little backwater planet. Destroying the coins was the only way to end it without losing more.
Zed looks to Rita.
So the coins are part of you now.
Yes, our plan worked.
Too well. I had thought she would take the powers in waves. She instead took them all at once. Her body cannot hold that much power. It is killing her.
Interesting. Can you drain the power from her?
I can use the great orb of House Bandora. Take enough to keep us strong, but stable.
Do it. You will then hand over the orb to me.
I will what?
You heard me. That power belongs by rights to me. I will have it.
The orb is of House Bandora. It is mine.
And you are under my rule. You will do as I command. We are far from our galaxy here, Power Broker. Your money is of no use to me anymore. All I care about is true power. Unless you would rather I have your son executed for his treasonous remarks.
As you wish. Come, Rita.
The two stride from the bridge.
Communications have been restored, my lord. We have picked up a signal. It appears Count Dragon's ship survived the battle as well.
Good. Set up a communication line with him. We will need his help to take over Earth.
David, Jason, Trini, and Zack all stand by the teleportation pad with their Altarian weapons. David holds an axe, Jason a sword, Trini a blaster, and Zack a shield.
The weapons you hold were forged with the finest Eltarian steel and crystal. While Eltar was always a peaceful world, we knew the day would come when we had to be ready for war. Though my planet and its people ultimately fell to Zed's empire, I can think of no individuals more worthy to carry our tradition. Good luck, Rangers. May the power protect you.
One last thing.
Jason brings up black cloth and begins wrapping it around his face.
We may not have our powers, but anyone films us doing this stuff, then our cover is blown. Again.
He throws reels of the same wrap in both black and white to the others.
What is it?
Dunno. I found it in the armory.
Those are ceremonial wraps of our greatest warriors. I made sure Alpha preserved them. They aren't intended as face coverings, but I suppose it is fitting that you wear them now.
The leaving four say goodbye to the other Rangers. They all know this could be the last time they are all together. David and Tommy hug farewell.
Stay safe, all of you.
Go to this planet, give them hell. We'll all be right here when you get back.
The four step onto the teleportation and shimmer out of the command center. They reappear in New York and are immediately faced with Zed's warriors. Trini fires her blaster and two of the goons fall.
At least we know these things work.
Going back into battle without our powers? This is not how I expected the day to go.
Really? After all this time in Ranger life, you're still surprised by this level of craziness?
Guys, less talking, more fighting. Take down as many of these goons as you can. Don't give them a chance to get back up.
My lord, we have just gotten a visual. The Rangers Command Center ship is leaving Earth. My first question is where are they going? My second is why aren't you attacking it? All of our fighters are destroyed, and our weapon systems are still down. Contact Dragon. Count Dragon. Reporting as ordered, Emperor. What is the status of your ship? Repairs are underway. By the end of the week, we should be back to normal. Not fast enough. We are going as quickly as we can, sir. That red robot hit us hard. I'm told you have a cryogenic chamber of dangerous mutants and creatures. We do. Then I order you to use them to bolster our forces and attack the planet. Of course. Once repairs are completed. No! We must attack now. The Rangers are gone. Earth is at its most vulnerable. We cannot let this opportunity pass. I'm ordering you to lead a garrison and continue our assault on New York City. I want it in ruins. My lord, I can spare a few of my men, but I need to remain behind to oversee repairs to my ship. Need I remind you that you work for me? If you wish to keep your dominion over Edenoi, you will follow my orders. Very well. I'll get my creature ready. Good. Goldar, get my private shuttle ready. While Dragon attacks Earth, we will follow the Rangers. After all they've put me through, I want to be the one to kill them personally. It has been a long time since I was in battle. I look forward to serving you again, my lord.
In New York, the attack continues as what remains of Bandor's Legion fights with the military and police force. The humans are losing. Jason steps in and slashes at the Gold Warriors with his sword. Trini fires her blaster right next to it. Zack is right next to them, blocking a strike from a warrior as David takes the head off another enemy grunt.
Who the hell are you people? Ninjas? Where did you get those weapons from?
Alien guys dropped them. We just picked them up and started using them.
Now is not the time for vigilantes. It's too dangerous out here. Get yourselves to safety.
A warrior is about to slash down the cop with his large sword. Jason blocks it just in time. Trini fires her blaster to kill the warrior. The cop realizes his life has just been spared by these teens.
Never mind. You four keep doing what you're doing.
Rangers, we have arrived at the coordinates.
The Rangers look out the window at the desert planet of Rutabaga 6.
I hope this works out. Because I don't know what we're gonna do if it doesn't.
We are placing our ship in orbit. I will teleport you to the temple, Rangers. I hope you all find what you are looking for.
In white streaks of light, Rocky, Aisha, Billy, Kimberly, and Tommy are all transported to the ancient temple ruins. It looks almost Greek or Roman. Stone pillars in a circular configuration around a stone altar at the center.
This is where we're gonna find this great creator guy?
No one's been here for thousands of years. This was all for nothing.
Hey guys, look at this.
The group move to gather around the central pillar, Aisha pointing out markings upon it. One circular engraving is that of their original powers, the dinosaurs and ancient beasts in motif like their power coins. Next to it is a set just like it of the Thunder Coin beasts, and finally, by that is one representing the Ninjetti coins.
All 3 power sets from the power coins. But the shadow ones have 6 animals. Look at this! Another bird next to the falcon!
It is a crane, and I never completed it.
The group turn in shock to see a figure now standing behind them. He is dressed in an almost velvet blue robe with gold trimming, a long white beard visible beneath. If they didn't know any better, they'd say they were looking at Merlin himself.
Are you,
The man pulls down his hood, revealing a very human-looking old man. A symbol that looks like the letter N in gold on his forehead.
My name is Naren Ninjori, and this is the Temple of the Ninjetti. You are trespassing, humans.
You know we're humans?
Since before your people knew how to walk on 2 feet, I have watched you. I know what a human looks like. My visions told me your people would one day be the spearhead of a resistance against great evil, and so I made you powers, weapons, guardian beasts.
Look, this is fascinating and all, but if you know who we are, then you know why we're here.
I do, but I do not create powers anymore. I simply watch. I do not interfere in the matter of mortals any longer.
Why?
Because the last time I gave my power to the young, they gave it to Lord Zed. They did not even wait for the 6th coin to be completed before doing so.
But you know what we've done. You know we won't do that.
Do I, Tommy Oliver? Pandora has already controlled 2 of you as evil rangers under her magic. What is to say she won't do it again to all of you? She is now just as powerful as the original Pandora was when she attacked Earth.
The original Pandora?
So you're just gonna let Earth fall to Zed?
Civilizations rise and fall. Stars burn bright and then they die. I once believed that evil could be fought. I now know that they are simply part of a galactic cycle. There are so many other power sets out there from many creators. Eventually, Zed will fall.
We aren't leaving without your help.
Then stay. The water and animal life here should sustain you.
That's not an option. Look, I know the last group of rangers you helped betrayed you. But you said it yourself. The ancient rangers defeated the first Pandora. And we've taken it to Zed and this Pandora like no one else. Yeah, we've all fallen victim to them. But Saba brought me back for a reason. He gave his life for a reason. He believed you made him for that reason, Naren. What good does that do me? Or the galaxy now that the powers are gone?
Saba was a flawed being. Under his guidance, you almost became Draken. I saw all of it when you were in the morphing grid.
But I didn't. Thanks to all these people around me, and thanks to Saba. Look, we have the shadow coins on our ship. They're yours if you want them.
Shadow coins?
Oh, yes. The Ninjetti coins. Zordon mentioned that name for Visette.
Right. You can have them. They're yours.
At what cost?
Cost? You made all these powers. I bet you could just take them if you wanted to. Call it an olive branch.
Yeah, and you can hide here for centuries if you want. Let Zed have his way. But he is the one defiling your work, using it for evil. But we can stop him today. We just need your help.
You say all of this because you want your powers back?
No. I'm doing this because I need them to help my friend, and to protect everyone I left back on Earth.
I cannot fix your power coins. Their power has been drained. Without a source of replacement energy, I would have to recreate them from scratch. And you do not have the hundreds of years left to wait while I did so.
We have 6 working coins in our ship. 5 of them are tainted, and the other one is connected to someone who is unavailable. Couldn't you do something with those?
I could purify the coins, but they will not choose you why any trace of your connection to your old powers remains.
But you said they're destroyed.
Traces remain, enough to block out any new connection. And the Phoenix coin is connected to this unavailable person you spoke of. It will not work for anybody else while they still live.
What about using the working coins as the replacement energy for the broken ones?
An interesting concept. Yes, I believe I could. I could fuse that power with the other coins to... No, it would never work.
Try. Please. It's the only hope we've got.
Perhaps. But first I must speak to someone.
Who?
You must be Ninjori.
And you must be Zordon. I have heard tales of you from across the galaxy. You have honored my legacy, made sure the power was used correctly.
I have done what I had to. But thank you.
I have been able to watch. When people are connected to the morphing grid, I have a sense of connection. I am able to see, but I have only seen glimpses, enough to get a smaller picture. But I don't know all the details. So before I decide to help, I need something from you, Zordon of Eltar.
Anything.
Tell me everything about how you came to be the keeper of the power, starting with Lord Zed.
Back on Earth, the battle continues. David is blasted, only just able to avoid the worst of the hit as he falls to the rubble. The Zed warrior now walking up to him. He drops his blaster and pulls out his sword, raises it up over David as he groans and looks up to see it.
No!
David's eyes are wide. He brings his arms up to shield himself. The sword comes down, but then it is blocked by another sword, a round one. David squints up to see what looks like a person dressed in armor, resembling a black and a green grasshopper with big red eyes.
What the
Across the street, the other 3 all regroup and see it too. The strange-looking being then charging up his sword in light and striking the Zed warrior down. The thing then looks down to David and extends its hand to him. He takes it.
Who the hell are you?
The name's Prince Dex of Edenoi. I stowed away on Count Dragon's ship in my homeworld.
Jason, Trini, and Zack now run up.
And you just decided to help just now?
The battle in orbit caused the area I hid in to be damaged. I was trapped and cut off in my changer.
Save it! Are you a ranger?
No. I am the masked rider of Edenoi. Dragon cares for nothing but subjugating my people and crushing our resistance. My grandfather sent me here to find out what was so important that Emperor Zed pulled him away. It would seem I arrived just in time.
I'll say.
You 4 are also covering your faces. Are you warriors with great power too?
We were. Jace! Hey, he's an alien with superpowers, Zack. I don't think busting us is on the top of his to-do list.
Forgive me, war?
Long story.
I hope we have the time to speak of it. But for now, your people need us.
Right. After you, Master... Guy.
Until now. Now, the coins are no more, and I am powerless to restore them. But you aren't. You must help us, Ninjori. We need you to restore the power coins.
I will do what I can, Zordon of Eltar.
You'll help us?
I shall.
Sometime later, Ninjori stands back on the planet at his forge. The central piece of the temple once again reignited, and blasting bursts of powered light.
Are you the 5 that I will be bonding the powers to?
6. We have a guy aboard our ship who needs one badly.
Which of the destroyed coins is his?
Rocky walks over and gestures to the lion coin. Ninjori nods.
I can use his bond. But that coin is not compatible with any of the Ninjetti coins.
Why?
Yeah, why not?
Because the other green power coin, the Great Dragon power coin, is lost for good. It has already been repowered once. Doing so again would be inadvisable.
But you can use Adam's bond?
I can. I have his life force from the Lion coin, and I can attach it to one of the new hybrid coins. But the results will be unpredictable. There's no telling how combining elements of 3 coins will work.
We have to take that chance. Do it.
Wait a moment. What about the others back on Earth? They should have a chance of powers too!
Your friend Adam is here, now. I can feel him in the morphing grid. The rest are too far away for me to reach. We are already taking great risks with this bonding. We cannot add another random element. The results would be disastrous.
He's right. We can worry about that later, Billy. There's 6 of us here now, and we need a full set of 6 Rangers if we're going to retake Earth. Yes, Ninjori. Us and Adam are who the new coins are for.
Very well.
Wait, what about me? What coin am I using?
It would only make sense for the new coins to be a complete set. As such, I will use the power of the Phoenix coin and the remains of your pterodactyl coin to create the Crane coin.
Over the next 2 hours, the Rangers look on impatiently as Ninjori works, the table overcome in light as he hovers above it in a cross-legged position. His eyes glowing the same white light as he works. Eventually, his eyes returning to normal.
It is done.
Naren drops back down to his feet, the light fading. In its place, replacing the collection that was engulfed in light, are now 6 power coins. They have the animal designs of the Ninjetti animals, including a new crane one. But all of them are once again gold. The original power coins are gone.
Can we?
Yes.
The Rangers step forward. The excited group pick up their new coins and place them back into their morphers.
And these will be protected from Rita's magic, right?
I have cast a protection spell on them. They will make sure they will never be drained by dark magic ever again.
Thank you.
Wow, me and birds. Always birds.
A pterodactyl isn't a bird, Kimberly.
Billy, shut up.
Wow, I've always loved wolves.
I'm a bear. My mama always said I was a cuddly teddy bear.
More like a grizzly.
Shut up! An 8 fits you perfectly, blockhead.
The most intelligent? Damn right.
We should get this one to Adam.
Right. Ninjori? What do we yell to activate them?
Call the name of your original animal, followed by the new one, and then Ranger power. For you, Rookie, that would be Tyrannosaurus Ape Ranger power.
Awesome. Right. Let's get it to him.
Not so fast, Rangers.
In another beam of light, Goldar appears right next to Zed.
This is the end for you, Rangers.
Alpha, teleport us back up.
Your precious command center is a little preoccupied right now.
In space, the command center is engaged in battle with Zed's private shuttle.
Aye. What is going on, Zordon?
It's a Zedorian ship. It must have followed us here.
Should I teleport the Rangers?
Negative. Divert all power to the weapon systems, or we won't survive this assault.
What do you want, Zed?
What is owed to me? Those coins are mine!
Zed powers his staff and fires it at the Rangers. Billy reacts, bringing up his morpher.
Triceratops Wolf Ranger power!
In a flash of light, Billy reappears in a new uniform. It's almost identical to his original, but the helmet motif and chest emblem have now been changed to a wolf design. He quickly gets in front of the others and takes the hit.
Whoa!
Aisha raises her morpher, but it is blasted out of her hands by Zed. The blast also hitting Kim and Tommy, sending both girls down and Tommy flying back.
No!
Rocky grits his teeth and brings his morpher up, but it is kicked out of his hands by Goldar.
I don't think so, boy.
As Rocky rolls to avoid Goldar's next attack, Billy stands, focuses, and a moment later, a hybrid double-sided sword lance appears.
Interesting. It seems to combine the weapons too.
Billy!
Oh, right. Sorry.
Billy uses the sword lance and blocks Zed's next blast attack. He takes a leap forward and strikes at Zed, and then at Goldar. Billy surprisingly manages to hold his own in a battle against the two foes.
My Morpher, where is it? There!
She points across the temple dirt floor as both girls' morphers lay strewn. Both struggle to stand from the blast, however.
Wow, look at Billy go!
He's not gonna last long.
Tommy reappears, running back ahead of them.
Tiger Falcon Ranger power!
You're running out of tricks, Zed.
I've had enough of you, Ranger. Now you will feel the full wrath of my power.
Zed shimmers with an electrical charge all over his body. He breaks Billy's sword lance in half and knocks him back to the ancient stone.
Surrender your coin, and I might keep you alive as my slave.
Hey, Zed!
Zed turns his head to see the White Ranger leaping for him with Saba, his helmet now formed into a falcon design.
You owe me a rematch! Ah!
Zed brings up his staff to block the swing.
Tommy Oliver.
The two reel back their weapons and then swing, engaging in a duel.
Kimberly, watch out!
Rocky points as Goldar now flies toward her with a snarl. Goldar swings his sword for Kim's head.
Whoa!
She narrowly manages to avert the strike as the others move away from the golden-winged warrior. Tommy sees Goldar going after Kimberly. He leaves Zed and runs towards Goldar, swinging Saba to attack him. With Tommy having turned his back to Zed, the Emperor aims his staff at the White Ranger, but Billy is back up to block Zed's staff with the two halves of his broken lance.
Don't you people ever die?
I don't back down. None of us do.
So be it. I'll add your bones to my collection.
Alpha, we don't have much time. Have you locked onto the target?
Aiming for Zed's ship. I hope this works, Zordon.
On the ground of Rutabaga, Zed looks up to see the distant explosion of his shuttle.
No! No!
Billy takes advantage of Zed's shock and relentlessly strikes at him with his swords. Zed charges his staff and fires, striking Billy hard.
Enough!
Zed drives his staff into the ground. A lightning shockwave blasts the ruin of the temple. The Force sends Tommy, Goldar, Billy, and all the other Rangers backward.
Powers or no, you are still nothing compared to me.
Perhaps not. But I am.
Ninjori rises, glowing a bright white light, his eyes doing the same.
I have dedicated my life to ending the likes of your evil, Zed. You are not welcome here.
Ninjori charges like a white thunderbolt, striking into Zed and knocking him down.
Rangers, we are bringing power back to all systems. Get ready to teleport in 60 seconds.
Rocky and Aisha are on the ground. Both still have ringing in their ears from the shockwave. Alpha's message prompts them back to attention.
The Morphers! Kimberly!
I have ours!
Yeah, but where the hell is mine?
You all are not going anywhere.
Zed brings up his staff, dueling with Ninjori for a moment before blasting the ancient being down.
Oh! So much for the immortal creator.
Zed looks down to see Billy's two swords poking in him.
So much for a great emperor.
Billy takes them out and kicks Zed to the ground. He falls, but Billy does not let up. While Rocky and Aisha look for whatever coins they can find, Kimberly notices Billy attacking the fallen Zed.
Billy, what are you doing? Stop! You're going to kill him!
He deserves to die! They all do!
The fallen Tommy gets up. Goldar rises along with him, but Tommy knocks him out with the hilt of Saba.
You stay put.
Tommy and Kim rush to pull Billy off of Zed.
Billy, please stop. You're scaring me.
Yeah, Billy. Hey, we're the good guys.
No. But if I end this, it'll all be over, Tommy. Or at least some of it.
Billy raises his lance to strike when the 5 Rangers and Ninjori are teleported away. Goldar and Zed are left alone, stranded. Zed says nothing, just glares at the sky as the command center warps away from the planet.
You're going to regret not killing me when you had the chance, Rangers!
On board the command center, Tommy and Billy power down.
You okay, Billy?
Yeah. Sorry, I just...
Yeah, I get it. Trust me.
Ninjori's forge is still functional, and there's bound to be other pieces of technology lying around. Right, Narid?
Ninjori nods.
Any chance he'll just starve or something?
We can dream, but I don't think we'll get that lucky.
I will remain, and make sure that Lord Zed is contained.
But what if we need...
Ninjori vanishes in a white light.
Screw the coins. We could use powers like that back on Earth.
Betcha he's got some oath to never interfere himself or something.
Sounds about right.
Shame Zed doesn't feel the same way about interfering with him.
Maybe he'll take Zed out. Keep our hands clean. Win-win.
Like you said, we can dream.
Rangers, we will be returning to Earth soon. I expect the battle to still be there waiting for us. Get yourselves ready.
Adam, we need you to get this to him.
And so, in the medical bay...
Adam! Adam! We have it! We have your new coin!
What?
It's a long story, but here's your morpher.
Rocky places it on his chest with his new coin.
What?
Like he said, it's a long story, but it's yours now. What?
I got the frog.
Hey, frogs are cool.
You also got Zack's old Mastodon powers. Call Mastodon Frog Ranger power, and you'll be healed.
All right. Mastodon Frog Ranger power?
Adam is engulfed in light, and seconds later is replaced with the Black Ranger. His suit is identical to Zack's old one, except that the Mastodon motif on the helmet is instead shaped into a frog. He then exhales, then moved his limbs, standing up.
Oh man, oh my god, it worked!
Yes!
Woo!
The 3 all jump around each other in a group hug.
Okay, Adam. Now let's see you on your feet again.
Yeah, of course. Power down. Adam,
what's wrong?
My legs.
Back on Earth, the Rangers are doing all they can to keep the Zedorian forces at bay. Trini and Zack rush a group of civilians into a bar for shelter.
Everyone inside! Don't come out!
As the battle rages on, smoke covers half of the city as night begins to fall. David pounds his axe into a warrior. Another one drops dead.
No!
Tired already?
This is never gonna end, is it? Even if we take down all of them, what's stopping Zed and Rita from sending out more?
This is what we signed up for, man.
Is it? Because I don't think you signed up to lose your family. I didn't sign up to lose my mom or wonder if my brother is even gonna make it back. I became a ranger because I wanted to save the world, not constantly see my family and friends die.
I get it, bro. Honestly, every day I want to walk away from this. What keeps me going is not wanting anyone to suffer the way we did.
You really think we'll be around long enough to see both Zed and Rita gone?
I don't know what the future holds, to be honest. I take life one day at a time. Just focus on surviving today. Besides,
Jason nods across the city battlefield to the masked rider going to work.
we ain't alone in this anymore.
Dex runs forward, slamming his sword into a warrior, then swings a few times before winning the engagement. Another 2 fire, sending Dex flying. He rolls to his feet.
Surrender now.
Never!
The rider calls out, running forward and leaping into the air, his boot glowing as he brings down a powered kick into both of them.
Ryder!
They are destroyed in a blast of light, but from the flank beams in a new field commander, a skeleton armored one.
It's about time you let me have some fun, Dad. These idiots need a real commander. Hey, who the heck are you?
I could ask you the same thing.
I'm Rito Bandora, your worst nightmare, Bug Boy. And this?
Rito aims a massive blast weapon, the size of a minigun, and decorated in the same bone cameo design as his armor.
This is my very best friend.
He fires.
How do you like that, whoever you are?
Dex is just able to leap out of the way and then deflects 2 blasts and sends them back to Rito. In another part of New York, Dragon teleports into an alley. In his hand is one of his cryogenic creations, no bigger than his palm.
Zed wants this city in ruins. You will do just that.
Dragon pours a potion on the creature and places it on the ground. Immediately, it starts growing.
Perfect.
Immediately, the creature swells in size to 100 feet tall. Jason, David, Trini, and Zach see the monster appear in the New York City skyline. The octopus-like creature swings its tentacles and breaks a skyscraper in 2. The debris falls down toward the Rangers.
Oh no.
The 4 run into the bar to escape the falling rubble.
Hey, Dex! Tell me you have a Zord!
A what?
Oh, hell. Those guys better get back here fast.
Back in the command center, Aisha and Rocky escort Adam in a wheelchair to the main room.
Adam? What happened? I thought the coin was supposed to fix your injuries.
It does, but only when I stay morphed. Without it, I'm back to being in here.
But how? Jason's coin healed him when Tommy stabbed him.
And Joy said the coins would be different. Unpredictable. Especially that one.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Adam.
Yeah.
Don't give up hope, man. We can go back to Ninjori, get him to make it work the way it was meant to.
Tommy, don't get my hopes up. Please.
Rangers, we have reached Earth's orbit. Cloaking shields online. In range for transport to the surface in 33 seconds.
The Rangers watch on the screens as a news broadcast of a monster attacking in New York City.
Looks like the battle escalated while we were gone. We'd better get down there.
Adam, we understand if you want to sit this one out.
No. Rita did this to me. I'm gonna make her and Zed regret they ever messed with Earth.
Then let's do it. Everybody ready?
Ready.
Let's go.
Alright then. It's morphin' time! Tiger Falcon Ranger power!
Mastodon Frog, Ranger power.
Pterodactyl Crane Ranger power!
Triceratops Wolf Ranger power!
Saber-tooth Tiger Bear Power Ranger!
Tyrannosaurus Ape Ranger power!
The Zedorian forces look up as 6 colored beams of light herald the return of the Power Rangers. The Rangers run down the stack of debris they arrive on and strike into a Zedorian warrior. They move faster than the eye can see, clearing the area of hostiles. The 4 Rangers exit the bar as they see their friends clear the area of Zedorian warriors.
Wow, those guys got the powers back.
Costumes look different though.
Yeah. Who's wearing my suit?
The Rangers quickly join Dex in making fast work of the Zedorian forces. Rito, for his part, skulks into the shadows.
Well, you win some, you lose some.
Hey, who are you?
I'm Prince Dex from the...
Later.
The fighting Rangers look up at the giant octopus monster.
You think the Shogun Zords will work for us?
Only one way to find out. We need Shogun Zord power, now!
Black Shogun Zord, power up.
Upon Adam's call, the Black Shogun Zord teleports in to answer him.
Blue Shogun Zord, power up!
The blue Shogun Zord arrives on Billy's command.
Yellow Shogun Zord! Power up!
The yellow Shogun Zord teleports onto the New York streets.
Red Shogun Zord, power up!
The red Shogun Zord runs from down another street.
White Shogun Zord, power up!
From the sky flies down the white Shogun Zord.
Whoa, these are awesome! Time to go aboard. Alpha, if you would.
No Shogun Zord for me, so I'm teleporting into yours, Tommy.
The group teleport into their Zords just in time, the creature's foot stomping down to where they were moments later.
Whoa! This creature's even more ugly than Goldar.
The white Shogun Zord charges in and strikes the octopus creature. The red Shogun Zord now produces 2 swords and slashes them into him as well.
Let's finish this bastard once and for all! Shogun Megazord time!
As the creature falls back in pain, the 5 Shogun Zords stack on top of one another, and the Shogun Megazord is formed.
All systems online.
All right, here we go.
The Shogun Megazord comes in, brings up both fists, and strikes into the creature with a 2-punch combo. He answers back, swinging his tentacle down into the Megazord.
Whoa, the hull is breached.
Another blow sends the new Megazord falling down onto its face. The team quickly gets the Megazord up and summons the Fire Sword.
All right, you ugly son of a bitch, come get some.
The Rangers then bring up the Fire Sword and slash it down into the creature, sending it flying back. The creature lands on the ground with a massive thud and explodes in the massive impact crater he made.
This octopus is toast.
Guys, I think we're back.
Well done, Rangers. Zed and his forces are regrouping on the moon. There are no further signs of attacks. And thank you, Prince Dex, for holding out until we could return.
It was my honor, and my duty with Dragon here as well. I have heard word from my grandfather, however. Dragon's forces back in our galaxy have returned. They are attacking our planet again. No doubt on his orders.
You have a communicator that travels that far.
Dex shrugs.
Of course you do.
Then you must return and protect your own world.
Not yet. Zed and Bandora are more than enough for you, Rangers. Count Dragon may serve them, but he will do his own bidding. He will launch attacks of his own, and you will not always be able to be there to stop him. You must live your real lives as well.
Then what do you suggest?
I have with me a second set of rider powers. My intention was to give these to a worthy warrior. Allow them to aid you in defending this world.
Dave? Guys?
No, I'm good. I enjoyed it while it lasted, but yeah, I need some time away from this. Find out who I am, really.
Yeah, same here.
As cool as that sounds, I'll pass.
Zach?
It sounds amazing, but I'm no rider. I'm a Power Ranger, and I wouldn't feel right having other powers. Nah, man, my time is done for now.
Thank you guys for understanding. If we could have brought you all back powers, we would have.
I know, man. I just wish it would have worked for you, Adam. I mean, fully.
Yeah, well, I get to still be a Power Ranger, so that's something, at least.
We'll find a way, man.
Then who do you suggest?
A sudden look of realization crosses Adam's face.
I might know a guy.
He reaches into his pocket and dials a number. The number of Chad Yeager. A short time later, all the Rangers and former Rangers gather in the main chamber, David having left a while ago.
Well, guys, it's been fun.
Hey, you may not be Rangers anymore, but we still see each other every day at college. Trini, you and Aisha are my roommates, and that's final.
Okay. But I think it's only 2 to a dorm.
Until second year.
Trini laughs as she and Kimberly hug. Billy is next.
I'll miss you, Trini. As a ranger, I mean. I always thought we were a pair.
Billy, don't be silly. I'll be closer than ever. We can study study together.
Sounds good.
You think I could go back and get those rider powers after all? I think I've changed my mind.
Zach.
Just kidding. Hey man, listen. I'm glad you got that coin and not me. You need it more than I do.
Yeah, I guess. And I suppose I had better come up with an excuse as to how this happened.
Yeah, and take that Jagger boy out for drinks sometime. He deserves a second shot.
What?
You heard me.
Behind them, Jason is stood with Rocky.
Man, this doesn't feel right. You're the Red Power Ranger. These are your powers, not mine.
No, they're not, Rocky.
Jason slaps a hand on his shoulder.
You'll do great, Red Ranger.
Thanks, man.
Jason smiles at him, then looks up as Tommy comes over.
Well, buddy, it's been a hell of a ride.
Tell me about it. I died. And turned evil. Twice.
Tell me about it. Still have the scar.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that.
This is your team now. Look after them.
Jason then looks over to Kimberly.
Look after her especially.
Jason,
Tommy, we both know you two belong together. Just hook up again already.
I know, but it's complicated.
Tommy, you just jumped across space to get new superpowers from a cosmic wizard. Nothing in her life is simple. But if you love her, be with her. Okay?
Alright. And I promise I'll always say it's morphin' time.
You better. How else will everyone know when to start?
Jason, Zach, and Trini, your service to this planet and the galaxy will never be forgotten. This world owes you a debt it can never repay. If you ever need solace or a place to escape to, we will always be here.
Thanks, Zordon. For everything.
And with that, the groups go their separate ways. 3 of them to start their new lives. The other 6, the now definitive Power Rangers. In the throne room of the Emperor's Wrath.
Any word from Zed?
No, sir. His ship is not responding to our signals, and we have no idea where it went.
Perfect. That means I don't need to give him my power. But who is next in the chain of command?
The deal I had with Zed is that the 2 of us were partners. If he is not here, then I have the right to either assume command of myself or appoint someone to command on my behalf. I choose to pick a new emperor, or, in this case, my daughter, a new empress.